Hello, welcome back. So I'm going out tonight and I thought it would be cool if I do a little get ready with me. Now the plan is for minimal makeup. Will we get there? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, let's start off with my base. Okay, so for my primer I'm going to use the Becca Backlight Priming Filter primer thing. So I'm just going to squirt a little bit of that on my palette. I'm just going to apply that all over my face. I'm going to use my current favourite brush, my face brush. This is by Sephora actually. Pro Flawless Airbrush brush, number 56. And I'm just going to apply that all over. Did we hear the news about Becca? They're going to be closing their doors in, I think, September I saw, which is sad. But I think this pandemic has actually affected so much. And I really like this primer too. Maybe I should buy it back up. Okay, foundation time. I'm going to use my Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer by Colourpop because it's a light coverage foundation, light to like medium coverage if I remember correctly. And because I'm going for that minimal makeup, I'm hoping this will help, I guess. So, squirt some of that on, and I'm going to apply that all over my face. See, it's quite light. Exactly what I'm going for. Like, you can really just still see my skin. Like, my skin still looks like skin. It's a really nice tinted moisturizer to really just even out your skin tone. Am I happy with that? Sure, I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to use the concealer, the Pretty Fresh concealer by Colourpop as well. I think I've used this once and I really liked it, but I haven't used it since because I've been trying to get through my Born This Way concealer. But I'm just going to use it to brighten up underneath my eyes, also apparently getting in my hair, and then anywhere else where I feel like I need coverage I'm going to use a different concealer for that, but I'm going to use the same brush to blend this out. I'm going to start to bring that onto my lid too to even out my lid colour because I've got really pigmented eyelids. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more coverage mainly on the centre of my face. Like I feel like a little bit of my darkness around here and I've got some redness there. So I've got like a fluffy brush. This is a Real Techniques based shadow brush and I'm going to use my NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Custard, and I'm just going to like apply that on the brush and I'm just going to work it where I want the coverage. So I'm going to put that around my mouth. See how it kind of just like brightens it a little bit? I don't know if you can see that. Or maybe not so much brighten, but like provide that coverage, that little bit extra coverage that I'm looking for. And a little bit here on that inner corner. I feel like I'm getting a pimple like right here somewhere. It's so sore. Like, who gets a pimple there? Me, of course. Okay, I think that's all the coverage I'm kind of looking for at the moment. I might leave this concealer out though because I might prime my eyes with that. Next, I want to use the MAC Strobe Face Glaze Illuminator. Just as like a base for my highlighter. I want my skin to be extra glowy even though I will be setting my base. I'm just going to use the same brush I used for the foundation and concealer. I'm just going to really pat that on my cheekbones. I'm not going to put this on the center of my face so much only because I've realized that throughout, you know, the wear that I get from my makeup, I tend to get a little bit more oily down here in the center, so I'm not going to apply extra highlighter here, just like powder highlighter later on. Okay, now to set all that in place, I'm just going to use my Cover FX powder. I've hit pan, guys. I've hit pan for a while. Just going to use big dense brush. This is the BH Cosmetics No. 1 brush. I'm just going to press my brush in there, tap off any of the excess and just pat everything into place. Just like a light dusting, nothing too extreme. This does provide a little bit of extra coverage, but I feel like it's not as strong as if I was to wear a full coverage foundation. Okay, I think I might finish off my base, so I'm going to go on to bronzer next. I'm going to use this by NARS. It's in the shade Balas. This shade. That shade. And I'm just going to really pack that on my brush and then work it onto my face. So I like to bring my bronzer here in my temple because I feel like once I do all the eye makeup and stuff, it just really marries everything together. And as always, I'm focusing this as high up as I can. Now that that's done, let's go ham with the blush. I'm going to go in with this Hourglass Ambient Light blush in Luminous Finish. No, Luminous Flush. Apparently I can't read today. And I'm going to apply that. I feel like everyone gets, well not everyone, but a lot of people get really scared of blush, but I'm so here for it. I love it. And I always put extra because I feel like after a little while, it's like the first thing to go. I'm just going to run a little bit over my nose. I'm just going to grab that powder brush with anything that's left over on the brush, just to soften these edges here. Literally looks like a flush, hey? Alrighty, eyes. So I was thinking of using these Super Shock shadows from the Raw Beauty Christie and Colourpop collection. So this one's in Like a Moss and this one is in Mycelium. Come to think of it, I don't think I'm going to put any more concealer on my eyelids, but what I am going to do is I'm going to use my finger first. I'm going to go into Like a Moss and I'm going to put that all over my lid. And the really cool thing with these is because the warmth of your finger, I feel like it helps it blend, like it starts to blend for you. How pretty is that? Like it's so subtle, but it's so nice. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Then with this shade right here, I'm just gonna grab a little bit. I'm going to focus that on the center of my lid, just to add that little bit more shine. Okay, now I'm gonna attempt a wing liner. It's gonna be in brown, because I feel like brown is a little bit more minimalistic. So I think I'm just going to try and do a half wing. I mean, we'll see how that goes. I've brought it down like this at an angle because that way when I look straight ahead, it's a nice flow. It's not all, like, it doesn't have the line here and then go, Mook. You know what I mean, Jellybean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I feel like as I've gotten older, my eyes have drooped, so I tend to struggle a lot with my liner. I think they call this like the bat wing or something. Okay, I think I'm going to do the wing off camera because it's stressing me out and I really don't like it and I regret my life. Oakley dokley, they are definitely distant cousins and not twins, like at all. I also did my eyebrows. I used the P. Louise brow pencil and then I glued them down with the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I'm debating whether I put a little bit of brown in my socket. What I might do is I might use the Maybelline bronzer. I'll use like a fluffy brush. This is the, I don't know if I want to say that brand. Oh, it's a Morphe M441. I'm just going to gently run that just here in my crease, just to give my, what are these called? My eyes a little bit of definition. Just like ever so slightly. And I'm just going to ever so slightly run that down on my lower lash line to make it you know, extra sleepy eyes. I mean, I don't know my theory behind that, considering I conceal only to then make it look sleepy. I mean, my eyes naturally do that anyway, so. This is a really light bronzer too, so it just adds just a little bit of colour. Like just enough that it defines my crease. Feel free to use a darker shade if you want. I'm kind of liking that. What I might do is I might put my falsies and my mascara on off camera to save time. So I'm going to use the Lash Freak by Urban Decay. I don't know how I feel about this. I like it. I think the wand is extremely weird. Like, look at this, right? It's just got the bristle on the one side. Like, I mean, I don't know. It gets the job done anyway. And then for lashes, I'm probably just going to use my Jamie, Genevieve and Tati lashes. Like, you actually can't see what I'm talking about because focus is not on. I cut them roughly in half. So I'm going to put them on and then I'll be right back. Righty. Oh, lashes are on. That's how they're looking. Now, just one more thing I want to do is I want to grab that shade that we put on the center of our lid, and I'm just going to grab a Zoeva 223 brush, and I'm just going to put it on the tip, and then I'm just going to put that here in the inner corner as a little bit of an inner corner highlight. I'm liking the look of that. So nice. One thing I might do as well actually with that brown liquid liner is I might just extend my inner corner. Do I want to? Let's just do it. I'll do it really lightly. Yep. Like the slightest bit. Can you see the difference? Just gently. Looking good. Alrighty then, let's plop some highlighter on. I'm going to use the Vive Holy Chic highlighter, and I think I might use, kind of want it to be effortless, so I'm going to use my big fan brush. I'm going to pack that on the center of the fan brush and then just apply that to the highest points of my cheeks. Like, how cool is that? And this brush just literally does like the work for you. You don't have to sit there and blend and all that kind of stuff. Like, it just does it for you. It's so easy. That's really nice. I'm gonna do it here on, like, in between my eyebrows, sort of on the bridge kind of thing, like so. And then just with my finger on the tip, and I think that's it. What I like to do is I like to take the brush that I use for like my bronzer or my blush, and just whatever's left over on that brush, just, you know, plop it on. Okay, lips. I'm going to use another Vive product. This is the lip liner in Velvet Sands, and I'm going to outline my lips. Can't go wrong with a nude lip. I'm going to shade my lip in with this lip liner too. And then with the brown lip liner, this is in NYX retractable lip liner in Cocoa. I'm just going to outline, well, not outline, but like where I originally lined my lips, I'm just going to darken that, yeah, like a little bit. So really gently and really softly. I'm going to use my finger to soften that. Oh my, I like that. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use MAC Honey Love lipstick just on the very center. I'm just going to pat that. And then I'm going to use my finger to smush everything together and really blend it out. I don't know if I'm going to wear a gloss. I think I like the matte look. I think if I'm to wear a gloss, I might apply a little bit of the Luxe gloss from the Raw Beauty and Colourpop collection. This is in Glacier. I might take that just in case I feel like I want to put some lip gloss on. But I think it's done. What do we think? Minimalistic or I used about 100 products. I'm going to use 101 products now because I'm going to set everything. And I'm going to use a pretty fresh hyaluronic acid setting mist by Colourpop. This smells beautiful. Let me take out these clips. And there we have it. Now it's time for me to try and figure out what I'm going to wear, which is always the most fun part. I love sitting down and getting ready, like doing my makeup. Finding what to wear is a whole different story. I literally turn my makeup room upside down because my makeup room has my clothes in the closet here. So I tend to just literally turn it upside down because I don't know what to wear. But fingers crossed for me. There we have it. I'll zoom you guys in so you can have a look. Very simple eyes, blushy face, highlighted, and not full coverage. Your standard nude lip. Red lips would actually look really nice with this too, but I'm going out to eat, so I hate having to try and reapply red lipstick or have it come off while I'm eating. Oh, it's just a whole struggle. But red lipstick would look really nice with this too. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.